amazing, right, to have the second UFC Noche in history. I mean, how excited are you, obviously, as a Mexican fighter, that the UFC is making this commitment to doing a celebration like this?
Honestly, it's amazing. I'm proud of everything that Mexico is doing. You know, the fighters, the UFC Performance Institute in Mexico. I mean, it's huge and it's been a work for so long, and I'm just so excited to be part of this Noche UFC again.
I know you talk about being a part, but you're kind of the face of Mexican UFC right now, right? Is that a wild realization for you? I mean, I know you saw the pioneers that kind of laid the ground, but you've kind of become the face of it.
Well, I mean, it's right now because I'm the only champion, but we have a lot of athletes. You know, we had the first Brandon, and before of him, there was a lot of Lupi, Irene, Pantera. I mean, El Loco Torres. I mean, there's a lot of new athletes that are coming from Mexico that are showing their heart, the skill. You know, it's so tough, and it's great to be part of that group.
Yeah. The first UFC Noche, obviously a special night for you, but just what were your thoughts of the presentation and just overall what the UFC did in terms of how they presented it?
It was amazing. I saw the event on TV after the show because on the day of the fight I was just focused on myself, but it was really cool. I saw the lights, the decoration, all details was really, really nice. I'm proud of the place I come from. Mexico has a lot of history, culture, so it's really cool that you guys are enjoying, that you like our future, our path, like everything that we are doing. So it's really nice that people are looking Mexico with this kind of eyes.
And now a tier above, the Sphere, this amazing venue right behind you. I mean, what are your thoughts about UFC Noche in the Sphere?
Well, this is special. This will be the first MMA event in the Sphere. I think it's going to be huge. I mean, it's a different place, different way they're going to put like the order. I have no idea how the fight's going to be placed there. So it's inspiring and it's intriguing. How do I say? Interesting to know how this is going to be, and just excited as you.
We're all excited to see it. We're watching the Ultimate Fighter play out right now. I guess give us your thoughts on kind of watching that thing play out that you were a huge part of.
Yeah, being part of the Ultimate Fighter was huge for me too, because I was able to learn. I mean, I'm not a coach, I'm an athlete, but I learned a lot how my coaches are working, how tough they have to be, in every single aspect of the training, the everything, and not just for one athlete, a few athletes. So there was one day that I hugged my coaches and I say, guys, I love you so much, and I'm truly thankful for everything you do for us. And the thing I learned the most is how to be a better athlete, how to be a better student, how to be a better teammate, and how to be better at everything I do. And it was really, really cool, the experience to be there. The guys that were part of the show are so tough, are so skilled, like being in a house, no cell phone, no books, no music, no nothing, no doors. Like, man, it was really hard. So I try my best to make them feel comfortable at home and not to pressure them, to just leave them. They are already professionals. So I just told him, guys, this is what I know. If you need me, I'm here for you. And I think it's working really, really good. Now we're 3-1, so it's really cool.
I love it. Last thing for me, how incredible, like how different do you think this fight is going to be, right? Like, I mean, the last time you're a huge underdog and who can beat her and all these things. I mean, now you spend time around her. Like, how much different is this?
Well, it's we have a long time, spending together. We know each other. We've been facing like the same person again and again and again. So I know a lot more now. I'm just super excited to be fighting a girl. Like, it's the fight that I would like to have. It's something. The trilogy is something I would truly love. Because it will be the first trilogy from women's in MMA. Both we were coaches in the two. I'm from Mexico. She's from Kyrgyzstan. So we have a lot of history, and I'm truly inspired to be competing with someone as her. At this high level.
Valentina didn't seem overly interested in fighting on Mexican Independence Day again. She said, maybe another day because she thought the judges were swayed last fight. Have you had any conversations like that fight is 100% happening, or have they talked to
well,
possible fight?
That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the fight I would like that to happen. I mean, I have to be part of Noche UFC, how can I not be part of Noche UFC this year? So I just truly hope that she can accept the fight, and I mean, it's good for both of us,
So is there a world where you'd have to fight someone like Manon instead of Valentina at Noche UFC?
Yes, I think that's her opportunity too. I mean, she's the number 2 contender, I think, and she's been having like a nice winning streak. So just in case, if it's not Valentina, I think it's gonna be Manon.
Have they told you anything about the rest of the card? Because I know Ilya and Max have been like rumored to be on this card, and Rob and Sean have both been asking to be on this card. So we have a possibility of 3 title fights.
I'm the same as you. I'm asking every day. I'm asking every day. Like, you know, Mick Maynard's like, Alexa, come on. And like, Mick, please tell me what's going on. And he said, calm down, calm down. So I'm just breathing. I'm just waiting and training. That's the most important thing that I have to do. And it's going to be a huge card. I'm pretty sure of that.
Alexa, how proud are you of what Diego Lopez is doing on Saturday? Huge fight. And to think if he wins this, it could be very close to having 2 champions on your team.
I know. I mean, Diego is my coach and my teammate also. He's been teaching me, like, he's always close to weight class. He's always training because he's also a coach. He's always helping a lot of athletes. So he's always, you know, training, maybe not at high competition training, but he's always, you know, he's always on a medium level. So this fight, when it came, he was, of course I'm going to do this. Of course I'm going to fight. And 2 weeks notice, I don't care. I mean, he loves to fight. He loves, you know, the war. And we as a team, we're proud of him and excited for him because we know that winning in an amazing way that he always do, he could be on the line for being a title contender.
Alexa, I want to ask you about some of the other stuff. We just saw that Rose Namajunas is going to be taking on Tracy Cortez. What do you think about that fight?
Wow, that's a really, really nice match. I admire both of them. I think Tracy is a wrestler. Now she's improving her striking. Rose, she has like so long training. She was a champion. She has like a lot of experience in the cage. So it's going to be an amazing fight. I'm excited to watch that fight too.
This may be more of a question for Dana and Hunter, but people talked about if Conor McGregor would be added to the sphere, and people thinking, well, you can't do Independence Day and Conor, like, it would take away from the attention. What do you think? Do you think there's enough room to both celebrate Mexican Independence Day and still have the return of Conor?
Well, imagine that. I mean, I would love to share a card with Conor McGregor. I think it could be huge. I mean, our flags are kind of similar, so yeah, it will be amazing to share a card with him.
Alexa, obviously your opponent could be Valentina. There was some talk that she could not fight during the Mexican Independence Day. Manon Fiorot is on the rise. She said that she won't fight you if Valentina don't coming up. What do you think about Manon and if the fight is interesting?
Well, I think that Manon is a super strong fighter. I've been watching her career for so long too. I've been watching all the flyweights. So I would love to fight her too. I think that the flyweight division right now is super strong. All the girls are super tough. Each one of them has their strong weapons. So I'm happy, you know, to be part of this group of strong women.
And will you confirm that Valentina may not fight against you during the Mexican Independence Day?
What was the question?
Valentina Shevchenko. There's some talk that she may not fight you during this Independence Day. Is this true? Or
I don't know, you know, I'm still waiting. I have to be part of the card. That's something 100% sure, but I'm still waiting for the opponent. Thank you.
Alexa, you mentioned the Ultimate Fighter. Has coaching it changed your mentality or perspective for you as a fighter in any sort of way?
Yes, I learned a lot. Like being there, maybe I was not in the house locked in, but I was there every day, 2 times sessions, like fighting 1 week, like training 1 week, and you know, living with the guys that's watching them when we were arriving, they were leaving, so we were all the time, you know. It was hard. It was really, really hard, but it was a really cool experience. I learned a lot, but the thing I told you, I'm not a coach, I'm an athlete, and the thing I learned the most is how do my coaches do. So I just try to mirror them, to try to make the guys feel comfortable at home, like a family, as a team, and I think it's working really good.
¿Cuál es tu mensaje para tus aficionados mexicanos y latinos? Porque estamos aquí celebrando una noche a los mexicanos y los latinos.
Claro, bueno, yo hablo español obviamente, pero me están preguntando en inglés. Nada, solamente muchas gracias por el apoyo, de verdad que siento muy bonito sus mensajes y pues ver, ¿no?, toda la pasión que tiene la gente latina, y nada, gracias, créanme que estoy entrenando bien duro para darlo todo el día de la pelea.
Can you tell us how special it will be to fight this day particularly for you?
How what?
How special is it to fight on this card specially?
Well, it's huge. I mean, Noche UFC, it's made for Mexico, like 100% for Mexico. Like all the athletes that are part of the UFC that are come from Mexico. I mean, they're warriors. I mean, we are so tough, and it's really good that finally we are having, you know, this. How can I say, like, you know, these things. It's really cool and inspiring.
It's very such an amazing place.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think this is special. Thank you.